Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. It is time for one of my favorite segments, The Egg and I is joining us today. I've got Stephen Dascom with us. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
All right, so the winter menu is here.
Yes.
And if you didn't miss it, or didn't catch it last week rather, we did part one of the winter's menu, which was Bananas Foster inspired French toast. Excellent.
Really good.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
That's a delicious one. Okay, so we're gonna make you hungry again. We're talking about winter hash this week. What do you have? Lots of cute little bowls I always like to mention.
Yeah. So, bacon and sausage. We have roasted cremini mushrooms, roasted onions. Of course, there's cheese. It's Wisconsin. A little bit of chive topping, a little bit of kale, potatoes, and there is a hollandaise we've never done before.
Ooh.
So this one.
This is a unique looking hollandaise, really.
Right.
Okay, what's in this?
We've done a tomato hollandaise before. This is a tomato hollandaise, but there's also chipotle in it.
Ooh, I'm gonna smell.
It's got a little bit of extra
Ooh,
kick.
it smells good though. Yeah, I'm not a huge kick person, but a little bit of kick is awesome. I love it.
Get things started here.
Okay. It's a good combination of ingredients. You've really got, you've got all your food groups covered, I believe.
Well, I don't have Snickers covered. So.
That's right.
I remember Bart.
Just about. But some really good healthy ingredients in there. Some kale, which is always nice to add to some things. And so you've got your meat in first.
Yeah, well, I put the meat in right away because my guys at the store, I wasn't there today, and they made this, put it together for me, and they forgot to give me some oil or something to cook with.
This is your TV version.
Yeah, well, that's what happens in TV.
That's right.
You just, you get tangled up, you just tangle on.
You just tangle on, I love it. I'm gonna use that. That's great. Okay, so we'll sizzle it up this way, and it'll taste, I bet you, just great.
It should. I'm gonna hope these mushrooms release a little bit too. For
Mushrooms heading in, going in. That gives us our good sizzle. So I see an English muffin here. I know I'm jumping ahead, but does it go on the muffin, or this is just a side component?
Oh, that's a side.
Okay. I was gonna say that's a lot of.
It's a side. It's the bread. I mean,
Yeah.
This one doesn't get a side because everything is in the dish.
Right,
The
it comes
potatoes
with
would
it.
be a side, but it's a hash.
Right.
So.
I was just wondering if all the ingredients somehow wound up on this English muffin, because it seemed like that would be quite the English muffin, right? Stacked up high.
Not this time, but maybe someday.
You could always do it like that at the table, right? Challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Put it all on there. See if you can take a bite. So that smells good already. The onions added a nice little touch.
I haven't eaten yet today. This is killing me.
Steve's hungry. Usually I eat after you make things. Maybe you should eat this one.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about what's going on at the Egg and I too while you cook up some good stuff for us. One of my favorite things that these guys do is work with the Salvation Army. And this is something you pretty much have ongoing, right?
It's constant,
Yeah. But I thought it was a good time to mention it because it's the holidays, people are thinking about giving back, and it's a good opportunity to do so. So share with us, with viewers rather, what you do with the Salvation Army.
Okay, well, besides the things that we normally do with them, we always have a little, I don't know what it is. It's like a little, it's almost like an ATM.
I like
you
it.
Just pop your card in,
Yeah.
and it'll go make this little light thing going on, and it'll tell you to pull it out, and then right there, and then pop, just like that, $2.
$2.
$2 for the Salvation Army, directly into their account.
I think that's great because so many times when we pass those bell ringers, we don't have cash on you.
Yeah.
So many of us don't carry cash
That's me all the time.
anymore.
I don't have hardly any cash ever.
Yeah, so what a great way to be able to still give back. You can count how many times you walk by a bell ringer without cash and give back at the Egg and I. Make sure you get it in.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, and then have breakfast.
Right.
Don't forget that part. So I think that's wonderful. And then if you want to give a gift to yourself or a loved one, of course, they have this great gift card deal that they've been doing now for some time where you buy, correct me if I'm wrong, you buy 50 and you get 10.
Yeah, $50 worth of, well, increments of 50.
Okay.
So, I mean, I had a guy.
You don't limit them.
He bought $1,000 worth, so.
You know what?
He owns a business and,
Oh, great idea, gifts, yeah.
But, so you get, for every $50, you get a separate $10 card you can use yourself or gift it again or whatever you want to do with it.
That's wonderful.
Or if you want to get two 25s, we'll still count that as a 50.
Oh, great. So it's just the increment that matters.
Just the increments of 50, right?
Wow, that's a great deal. If you
I
think
was
about
afraid
that,
without
that's...
the oil, this kale wasn't going to get getting that nice bright color.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry, I jumped in on you.
No, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It looks good to me. But I love how the kale brightens up the dish. I think that's great. Some of the things you've used kale in have been really good. I've been finding them in more and more ingredients and dishes, which I think is wonderful because it just helps give a little bit of extra, I don't know, kind of sneak in some additional veggies and lots. It's a superfood, right?
Yeah, well, kale's got, well, it's, what is it, follicular acid? It's an iron thing.
Right.
There's a lot of things in it, but it's got this iron in it, and it's so much and so good for you.
Delicious.
And yet, for your body to absorb it, you really need some lemon mixed with it, and there is lemon.
I
in our
never
holidays.
knew that little trick. Isn't that something? Okay.
It helps. It makes it easier for your body to absorb it.
Right.
I don't know why. That's just what I heard.
So
well, actually, I read it. So.
Yeah, no, that's good to know. I don't think maybe not everyone thinks about that when they're eating kale. Another thing on this menu I want to share with you before we head to break here, and don't worry, we'll finish the dish for you too. But the winter menu also includes, so we mentioned the bananas Foster inspired French toast that we did last week, and then the winter hash, which Steve's cooking up for us now and about to plate, and then the cinnamon waffle. So I'm sure we'll see that on a future episode. I can't wait. But we love the egg and I. We love you guys over there, Steve. So thank you so much for being with us today. And head in for your awesome winter comfort food, but it's got some health twists too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We'll see you right back here on the Restaurant Show. Stick around.